Good day, everyone. I'd like to share a reflection that has been weighing heavily on my mind lately. It's about something we use every single day without a second thought, yet it holds the power to completely build somebody up or even tear them to pieces. I'm talking about our words. Think about it. How many times have you been in a high pressure situation? Maybe a stressful meeting at the office, or at your work, a frustrating deadline, or just a chaotic evening at home, and you let a reckless comment slide. You didn't mean anything bad by it. For sure you didn't. You were just venting. Or perhaps reacting in the heat of a moment. You forget about it 5 minutes later and you move on. But for the person on the receiving end, those words actually stuck. We've heard the old saying from school, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never heal me. But as you grow older and navigate the real complexities of life, you realize that saying is a complete lie. Broken bones do heal, but careless words leave invincible scars that people carry into their careers, their marriages, and perhaps their futures. In the working world, it's easy to mask tough language as just being direct or giving thorough feedback, perhaps. But there's a massive difference between holding somebody accountable or crushing their spirit. When a leader or a colleague drops a dismissive, sharp remark, it instantly stalls somebody's confidence. It makes them freeze up and it ruins their passion for the work. They stop trying because they feel their effort is not being seen anymore, or perhaps doesn't matter anymore. But where this truly matters most is when we walk through our own front door. As parents, mother and father, our words carry absolute authority in the minds of our children. They don't they don't have the emotional maturity to filter out the stress. If we come home carrying the heavy baggage of the office or the work day that we've been through, and we snap at them, or perhaps drop a careless comment about their mistakes. They don't think about, oh, maybe daddy had a tough day at work. They internalize it. They think, am I actually the disappointment? Our words become the inner voice that our children will listen to for the rest of their lives. There's a massive that's a massive responsibility on us. If we aren't careful, we can spend years trying to fix a single minute of just reckless anger. Sometimes I've heard where it never gets fixed. My challenge for all of you this week, including myself, is to practice the art of pause. Before you react to a frustrating email or perhaps reply to a comment, before you snap back at another person, before you answer your kids with irritation, just take one breath. Ask yourself if what you're about to say is going to help the situation or if it's just serving your own frustration. Let's use our words to build legacy of safety and respect, both at our workplace and also at our dinner tables. Nobody's perfect, and it does happen to everybody. But I just wanted to bring this message because I'm teaching my children that, and I'm saying sorry to them when I said something wrong. And it's really nobody's perfect. So thanks for staying warm with me inside today, guys. I really do appreciate it. As always, let's keep it real. And I will see you guys in the next log. Lekker bly. Cheers.